Welcome back, everybody. It is now time to go on to the group selection ceremony. But I will not be alone, and I will not be with Elegant. For joining me today is none other than the Mustache Zerk himself. Bakuryu is coming on Skype to see what's up. Alright, let me just give him a call. Ba-ba-da-ba-da. Bakuryu.
Hi.
Alright, what's up, dude?
I'm happy.
I'm pretty happy as well. I'm not alone here. I was so lonely doing the groups, doing the show matches, but you're here now, so it's all good.
Yeah.
Alright, cool. So hopefully everyone can hear Bakuryu. Not that anyone can actually chat, because the chat seems to be slightly broken. But I will assume it's sort of okay. And we'll go on to groups.
Yay.
Alright, so here we go. Here is my fancy group overlay. Look at that beauty, guys. This thing took me like hours to make it work. Anyway, so here's how it's gonna go. I have my bag of death, or I should say my razor bag of awesomeness, because this is what my keyboard came in. It's actually pretty crazy. It's like a velvet bag type thing. I don't know if it's like real velvet, but yeah, it came, or rather the keyboard came in it, and you can like carry it around in it to protect your keyboard. It's pretty sweet. Speaking of which, I should probably shout out the sponsors because I forgot to do it today. Razer and Twitch, they are very, very awesome. They have made TLS possible. Huge thanks to them for sponsoring our lovely tournaments. And thanks to Team Liquid as well. So, with that, it is time to go into the groups. So basically how this is going to go is I'm going to pull a name out of the hat, and we'll do the first person in Group A, Group B, Group C, etc. all the way through, and then we'll go with the second person in Group A, and all the way through like that, until we get to the end. Oh, and of course, I need to add to the end of the list Mr. Cozy. There we go. That is Cozy, who just qualified from the tiebreaker, of course. So, Bakri, are you ready for the very first person to go into Group A?
I think I'm ready, but I'm still not sure how exactly you gonna pull out the names and who is gonna play who.
All right. Oh, that's actually a very good point. So, well, I'm going to pull out the names of my little bag, and then we're going to go, it'll become clear once we do the first few. And who will play who? I think we'll go like in an X. So like top left will play bottom right, so first we'll play fourth, and then bottom left will play top right. So it'll go like that. I hope it sort of makes sense. Once we have the first group, we can explain everything better, I guess. Alright. And also I'm going to make you a little bit louder here. Hopefully everyone can hear Bakuryu nice and clearly now.
We can try again. Maybe now I'm loud enough.
Yeah, that's okay. No, I had it lower on my end. So okay. I think we're ready. All right. I don't want to wait anymore. I want to see. All right. Name number 1 is gonna be Dragon. He is our first victim of the Bag of Doom. All right. Let's see if I can make this work. All right. Ready? Oh, look at that. All right. Boom. Dragon in Group A. Now, do keep in mind, of course, the races are all noted. R isn't actually quite random. I'm pretty sure all of these players are actually just race pickers. Aside from Mad. Mad is actually kind of random, but I'm pretty sure he'll just race pick. So that is what that is about. All right, Mr. Dragon. Oh, let's actually say a few words about him. I actually have a handy-dandy little cheat sheet with little blurbs about all the players. Many thanks to Muka for helping me compile this, so we have something to say. Of course, Dragon is a Protoss player who plays ZVP as well, so he's a race picker.
Yes.
I believe he's an A- high Canadian player. He's currently on... Actually, is he on LRM or Pain now?
I think he's in pain now because LRM is kinda inactive right now.
Okay.
So he most likely is in pain right now.
Okay, yeah.
And I'm not really sure how often he's playing, but it seems that he recently tries to play more and be more active.
Yeah, I mean, I think... Well, actually, no, I do remember he played in some of the ISLs, but yeah, he didn't really do well in the last couple of TLSs. I don't even know if he qualified, actually, for them. I don't think he did, but yeah, he hasn't had any significant win. I mean, he was always like on LRM's lineup for Gambit's Cup and whatnot, but no major individual tournament wins. So really interested to see what he can do. He, of course, plays PVZ, so does help us avoid the ZVZ problem. and excited to see how well he can do. All right, player number 2. Here we go. Modesty. Okay. And of course, by the way, ladies and gentlemen, Bakuryu, of course, is on this list, as you can see. So he will be seeing himself picked at some point here.
I only don't want to be placed in Group A or B.
What? You don't want to play Dragon or Modesty?
No, it doesn't matter who I play against, but it's because then I will only have 1 week to prepare. Because those groups get made first.
That is an interesting point. And you are one of the few players who like spends a lot of time preparing. Okay, cool. So, yes, Modesty, American Zerg player. I think he qualified on points. Yeah, he actually played in the last qualifier, got to the semifinals and played against Mad, where Mad kind of smashed him. But I believe he's like a B plus level Zerg, so he's pretty good. And he's also from Team Pain, actually, same as Dragon.
Yeah.
Oh, and apparently he was born in Korea, but is currently living in the US. Sweet. So, time for the first player in Group C. Oh, by the way, guys, even though the Twitch chat isn't working, you can definitely go and talk about what's going on in the live report thread on teamliquid.net. If you just scroll down on the left sidebar in the Brood War tournament section, you'll see the top link is the TLS3 tiebreaker and round of 24 group selection live report thread. So you can go and gossip about all the players there and talk about who's a Chobo and who's going to win each group. All right. Player number 3 will be... Who is that? Freeman! Or Freeman! However you say it, it's French, I don't know. Fremont. How would you say it in German, Bakuryu?
In German, French, or in German?
Whichever one you want. You can pick French or German.
I have no idea. I don't think there is a real German way to spell it. So it's Fremont.
Oh, that was pretty good. That was better than my French. Oh, that's not fair, Bakuryu. That was good.
I don't know.
Alright, so, well, Fremont also qualified on points. He is a heroic Protoss player. We need more of those, since we actually lost 3 Protoss seeds. And apparently he's kind of an old school player, so my little thing says he was active before the SE2 beta, and then he switched to SE2 in 2010 and recently retired and is now back to Brood War, so he's back to the land of the cool people. Oh snap. And that's interesting to see what he can do. He apparently plays for Team NG, the Nostalgic Gamers, which is a French team. Pretty cool. The only French player I know is, do I know any? Elky! Elky's French, right? Pretty sure. I hope he's not actually like French-Canadian or something. I think he's French. Oh well. Good enough for me. Alright, here we go. The next person from the Bag of Doom. Zero! Heroic Polish Protoss. What do you think about Zero, Bakuryu?
It's a Zerg, not a Protoss.
Oh, sorry. Whoa! I'm crazy. Zerg, yes. My mistake.
Actually, I don't really know much about Zero. He seems to be around for a rather long time, but not that good Zerg player. It's pretty
Trash
hard
talk.
to say. I don't know.
Yeah, no, I know what you mean. I think part of the problem is that there's like too many good Polish Zergs. You've got like True Touch and South Park and whatnot. So it's like, wow, Zero's really good, but it's like there's so many good Polish Zerg players. But Zero, by the way, is a really cool guy. He organizes actually a number of like Polish events. So he organized the Bombastic Star League, 2 of them actually, which are Polish Star Leagues, well, basically. And I think he also recently organized a show match between Dreven and a couple of Zerg players, or I think he played against Koget and then someone else?
Pike?
Oh yes, Pike, that was it. Yeah, so he actually brought Dreven back to play some games, which is awesome. Unfortunately, I was busy that day, so he actually asked me to cast it, but I couldn't do it. But yeah, Zero is a pretty awesome guy as well as a Gosu Zerg player, so that's pretty scary. Apparently, he even qualified for WCG Poland in 2008 and 2009, so pretty old school as well. Huh.
Cool.
That's interesting. Okay. And of course, he did win the fourth and final qualifier last Sunday, so he is pretty Gosu. All right, the next player, who actually lost to Zero in that qualifier is Mad, who has been using the ID Mad Abs just for lulz. What do you think about Mad?
Matt plays a variety of very uncommon builds, I would say. So he often is very hard to predict how far he will go and how his enemies will react, because his playstyle isn't common.
Well, if you had to prepare for a series against Mad, like if you ended up in his group here, how would you prepare for him?
Well, I guess I won't tell it.
Oh, he's gonna keep it a secret just in case you're actually in his group. All right. Maybe we have to wait till the end where you're actually not in his group, and then maybe you can give us some hints. All right. Apparently, he's currently actually. Oh, go
You
ahead.
only need to try to get some replays of Matt playstyles, and there is a I forgot the English word of it. There is a pattern in his playstyle, so
Okay.
like in every person, like every person, some builds has his weaknesses, and
Yeah. Like he has his own style that you can figure out, even though he's kind of random, right?
yes.
All right, cool. I think I get what you're saying. And of course, Zero did sort of figure him out in their final game on the qualifier, so it's definitely possible. But he is pretty scary. Although apparently this season on IC Cup, I actually did see this myself. He got to A-, only losing a single game on IC Cup ladder. So or was it B+? Either way, it was like really high. So it's pretty impressive. And of course, he played some sick build orders, so I'm a huge fan of his. Really hope he does well.
The best person to compare him to would be Satanic.
Ah, that's interesting.
From the non-standard playstyles.
Speaking of Satanic, didn't he like post in some forums around TLS2 time, and people were like, "Oh, you should play," or something? Or was that before that? I could have sworn I saw him in the forums recently.
Yeah, he came back for 2-3 months, which was about 1 or 2 years ago.
Oh.
And he was still pretty good, but he still played extremely non-standard builds, I would say. I played against him on Lost Temple, and he chose Protoss, and he took a fast mineral only, and then went 3 robotics mass reaver with goons.
Did he win?
Yeah.
Oh.
Was the only game I won.
Oh, nice.
But it was close because Lost Temple doesn't have that many open space.
Yeah.
And it's hard to actually outmaneuver him.
Huh. That is interesting. Alright, I guess Matt is the new Satanic then. Seems pretty cool. I hope he can be as Gosu as Satanic was. That'd be awesome. Anyway, next player is Lancer X, aka Must. Alright, let's get him over here to go into Group F, and boom. Alright, so our first players have entered their groups. Lancer X going into Group F. Lancer X, of course, major ladder warrior, plays like hundreds of ladder games every season. It's ridiculous.
Yeah.
Although he has actually won a few Russian lands, I believe. So he does have okay tournament play as well. And otherwise, I don't know, he qualified for TLS last season, and he actually made it to the round of 16 as well. He's a seeded player, but I don't know, he always, like, he seems a little bit shaky sometimes. Like, he doesn't even know the walls on some maps, even though he plays a stupid number of games. So, yeah, I never quite know what to expect with him.
Me neither. It's kind of a coin flip.
Yeah, it's like, oh, he might be really great, or he might make a terrible wall. These pros on their walls, Bakuryu, what are you going to do?
Dodie's still coming.
Well, see, what we need is more Zergs like you, Bakuryu, who are so nice that you'll see a bad wall and you won't link bust it. That's what we need.
Well, I expect the Protoss player to expect me to muscling him. So I won't do it.
It's got the mind
Similar to
games.
Protoss
But see,
players
now all the
placing one
Protoss,
far in the back.
now all the Protoss though think you're so nice that you won't. So now you're gonna have to start link busting people.
Maybe.
It's crazy. It's crazy, guys. Nobody knows what Bakuryu's gonna do. Okay, are you ready for the second player into Group A?
Yes.
Into Dragon's Group. Okay, here we go. Here we go. Gonna do a little mix up here. All right, and it is Skyline, our heroic Terran. Boom. All right, I'm a little bit sad. Dragon and Skyline. I like both of them. I like both of them. Who do you think is the edge, Dragon or Skyline?
Well, they don't play against each other.
Have they actually not played against each other before?
No, I mean the first place against.
Oh, they won't. Yeah, they won't be playing each other first, but they could still play each other in winners or losers, or in the final match.
I have no idea. It will be a PBG, and winners losers should be on Andromeda, and that I would say it goes in Dragon's favor.
Sounds reasonable. Andromeda is good for PvT. Skyline, by the way, guys, of course, managed to get, I believe, 3rd place in the first ever season of TLS, making an epic comeback against Eon Zerg, actually. He went down 0-2 and then came back 3-2. Yeah. That was crazy. How did that make you feel as a Zerg?
I felt bad. Because I felt very sad for Eon Zerg.
It was crazy good play by Skyline, though, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Oh, come on! Don't be such a Zerg, man. You gotta give him props.
It was more a fail from Eon Zerg. That's my personal opinion.
All right, fair enough. Okay, now second player for Group B is going to be Michael. Oh, that's gonna be interesting.
Gonna make a CVC group.
I was actually really scared doing this group selection live. I'm like, what if we get an all-Zerg group? I'm gonna have to cast like 11 ZVZs in a row or something. They're gonna kill me.
Really fun.
Oh man. If I get an all-Zerg group and I have to cast like 10 or 11 ZVZs, I'm gonna aim for like 4 correct build calls out of 10. I think that would be like a good standard to set. If I can get 4 right, I'll be happy.
Well, you only need to pay attention at the right times.
Yeah, which I like never do. Every single time I'm like, I know I need to pay attention at the beginning, but I'm always talking about something else. It's just like impossible.
Yeah, and some builds are pretty hard to realize when you look later.
Exactly. It's not my fault, man. ZVZ sucks. It sucks. This is going to be a bit of a team kill, though, from when these guys played together in Nation Wars. They, of course, were both playing for Team America. I believe Michael is also of Korean descent, living in America, so hey, got that in common. Cool. Michael, obviously, also was our runner-up in the first TLS, although he did kind of get dominated by Siki in the finals. Be interested to see how far he can get this time. All right, for Group C. All right, come on, give us someone easy. Don't be a Protoss. Don't be a Protoss. No Protoss team kills. Come on, come on, come on. All right, it's Kenzie. Oh, Kenzie's French. Ah, we were just saying, I didn't know any French there. All right, we're French players. Kenzie is French. Woo!
Now we have 2 French in one group.
Oh, you're right. Wow. All right. French on French action. That sounds a little bit wrong. Nice. Okay, so 2 Americans in Group B and two Frenchmen in Group C. Although depending on how the group plays out, they may or may not have to play each other. Now Kenzie, of course, is a race picker. He I think picks Zerg usually, but he plays PVZ, so he will be playing Zerg if he does have to play Freeman. And he's actually been doing really well. I noticed. I think he's A minus now on ladder, right?
He could be, yeah. Kenzie, I think is a really old school player from before SC2, but I'm not really sure how good he was back then. I didn't really get to play him at that time, and right now it feels like he's still a little bit rusty, but very active. And we will see if the training pays off or not.
Yeah, I'm actually really excited because I did have a look at that. He is, you're right, he is an old school player, and I believe in the TSL2 ladder stage, he did get an A minus rank. I can't remember exactly what he was, but he was kind of in the upper middle half of the pack. Although I don't think he made it past like the stage after that, like the weird qualifying stage thing that TSL2 had. But yeah, he was pretty high on the ladder stage there as well, so he's been around for quite a while and seems to still have some magic in him. He did play some pretty cool PVZs that we saw in the qualifiers, so hopefully he does make it through and can kill some Zergs for us. Although I guess we'll have to see. So, Group D, number 2. What does that say? It says Cozy! Alright.
Zerg versus Zerg.
Yes, good. I want all the Zergs to kill each other. You know, at first I was like, you know, I don't want to cast an all-Zerg group. But I was like, actually, that's a guaranteed way to get 2 Zergs out of the tournament, so maybe that's okay.
Yeah.
Except you, Bakri, of course. You're cool. I want you to win.
Well, I can still win this full Zerg group.
You can. That's exactly right. You see? It'll all be fine.
Yeah.
Alright, so Cozy, of course, also known as Zerg Boy. He's actually a really high-level 2v2 player, in fact. But he's also a pretty good 1v1. I think he's got A- max. And seems to be a little bit cheesy, or is that just me?
I have no idea. Honestly, I don't really. There are so many Zerg players, and I often don't follow their styles in other matchups because
you only care about
I don't
ZVZ.
really have to watch out for them. Only in CVC, and in CVC I don't really know how he would play, so I can't really tell much about him.
Yeah, I think the only game I remember of his notably was in TLS1. Was he the one that went mass muta against Napoleon, or was that Infected? Oh man,
I don't remember.
I can't remember. You're right. Not only are there so many Zergs, but there's like, in addition to a lot of Polish Zergs, there's also a lot of Bulgarian Zergs, and Cozy is one of them, right? There's like Technics, Cozy, Infected, Jimbag. I'm sure there's others we're forgetting, but yeah, there's a lot. It'd be funny if Infected goes into this group. We got to keep our
Nemo is part Zerg.
Oh yes, Nemo as well. That's right. Yeah, we got to keep some nation groups here. That'd be cool. Like a French group, an American group, and a Bulgarian group. Oh, we could do a German group. We can do Kryok, Dodi, you, and Enjoy Me. We can have an all-German group.
Yeah, we could, except that there's already one player in each group.
Oh, man, Baku, you're just killing my joy here.
Yeah, sure.
Alright, fine. Let's go find out who's in Matt's group. Alright, next up is Mr. Oxzerg. Why are you laughing?
Because Matt against Oxzerg would be fun.
It could definitely be. Oxzerg does love his Zerglings, and Matt does love his one base.
Yeah.
Who do you think would win that if they did play?
Matt.
Ah, you're picking Mad. Alright. I would have thought Oxzerg has like more experience, because Mad doesn't seem to like play tournaments a lot. In fact, Mad didn't even know what TLS was when Elegant told him he should play. It's like, what is that?
Well, honestly, the only thing I see from Oxzerg is Zerglings, and he still wins. I have no idea why. I mean, he doesn't do anything else. It's like South Park and his 9 for speed.
And South Park still wins sometimes, although not as much, I think. Good times. See, Bakuryu, you should just try Zerglinging people more. See, you're too nice. You just gotta go Zerglings. It's fine.
Or maybe Octzerg's enemies shouldn't move out too early.
Yeah, I think that's probably it. Anyway, Octzerg, of course, is also very old school. He was also, I believe, qualifying for the TSL2 from the latter stage. Can't remember exactly where he was. And in fact, he even qualified for WCG 2005. That was a long time ago. What is that, 8 years ago? Damn, I was like a little baby. Man, how old was I then? I don't know. I was like a little kid, little baby. I didn't know what StarCraft was. I should have probably known.
I also didn't know StarCraft back then.
Actually, I might have just started playing it. I'm not sure. Meh.
Yeah, me too, maybe. But then I didn't really play it for 2 years or so.
Yeah. So, okay, cool. All right. Player number 2 in Group F, rounding out the second players, is Non. Sass Non. Oh no, it's Terran and Protoss. No, we don't want them to kill each other. We want to kill the Zergs. Alright, so Non, I actually don't know too much about him, of course. He's generally overshadowed by all the other Mega Gosu Sass players. I didn't actually think he qualified, to be honest, but, well, here he is.
I have a similar opinion, because I also rarely see him play or train or do anything. So I can't really say much about him.
I do think he played in a few qualifiers before, like even in previous seasons, but yeah, don't really know much.
He plays some qualifiers, but other than that, he isn't around much.
Yeah.
So,
but he's in SAS.
I don't really know how he will play or how much he will train or.
Well,
yeah.
If he does want to train, he has like the best practice partners available. So
yeah,
who knows? You know, you get some Zergs in his group. Just go to Zeke, be like, "Yo, dude, how do I beat Zergs? Easy peasy." Okay, time for the third level, and still no Bakuryu. We've gone through half the players. All right, here we go. Number 3 in Group A, we have Cryok. I suck at reading backwards. All right.
That's sad. That's sad.
Oh man, we got 2 Terrans in a group.
That's pretty sad.
This sucks. Bakuryu, what's going on?
Depending on the 4th player in Group A, I have a feeling that both Terran players will fall out of the group.
Dude, if Busy goes as the 4th player in Group A, I'm just gonna cry. I'm just gonna stop the stream and just go cry in a corner. Please, no Busy in that group. No Busy. There'd be no Zergs in that group. No.
Yeah.
See, what I wanted to happen was like 1 or 2 Zerg in every group, and they all get knocked out in one go.
That's perfect.
Yeah, because the thing, even if they all get knocked out, we still have 3 Zergs in the round of 16 because they've been seeded.
Yeah.
So like we still can't get rid of them. I don't think it'll happen though, because we got like Eon Zerg and True Touch here. It's like impossible to knock them out.
Yeah.
Anyway, we should probably talk a little bit about Cryok. Of course, he is a fellow German player.
Yes.
And I believe he helped you practice for last season, maybe, of TLS.
I didn't get the question.
Did he help you practice? Like I remember you said you practiced some ZVT against him.
Yeah, I was practicing against him, or with him last time. Yeah.
Yeah, because I remember actually it was after your game against Nemu, I think you were saying like, oh, it was totally different from the practice.
Yes,
So yeah, I mean, he of course is pretty good. He did play in our show match today. Kind of got owned by Dodie, but I don't think that says too much because he's a very strong player still. I don't know what form he's in now because he was doing really well when we were having Gambit's Cup and stuff. But I don't really know how much he's playing now. Oh, Muka's telling me he recently made B rank. Oh, nice.
Well, I think I'm not sure about it, but I think that Kryak recently, like in the last 1-2 months, had to study harder than usual, so he
Okay.
didn't play that much and is slightly rusty.
Yeah.
But I don't know how he's able to play right now.
Okay.
So maybe that's why he lost so easily against Dodi.
Okay.
But I'm not sure.
Well, hopefully he practices some. Although, as you said, he's only going to have a week to prepare now because he's in Group A.
Yes.
All right. And yeah, he's going to have some interesting time here. TBT against Skyline, first of all. That could be quite fun. Best of 1 TBT, who do you think would win?
That's pretty hard. Especially if we start on Polaris, Rhapsody.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I totally forgot about the maps. Yeah, you're right. Oh,
That will be the map order, right? First is Polaris, then
Yeah.
winners losers is Andromeda, and final matches on Phoenix Spirit.
I think so. I think that's right, yeah.
Okay.
But actually, I just remembered. I think they played twice or maybe 3 times in Gambit's Cup, and both were on Outsider. I know Kryak won the first one,
Yeah,
and I
yeah.
think Skyline won the second one. I don't know if I don't know if they played again. So yeah, as far as I know, they're 1-1. But
Yeah, I remember those games.
yeah, it was pretty funny.
It can go either way.
Yep. Okay, so Group B. Are we gonna have another Zerg? Come on, let's get some Zergs killing each other. No, it's Andre. It's Andre feeding him to the Zergs. Actually, that's okay. He'll be okay,
Directly
TVZ, right?
against Michael.
Oh no. Oh, you're right. Oh, it's gonna be interesting though because Andre does like silly one-base builds. So they could do like cheese against cheese.
You can't cheese Michael. It's just not possible.
That's true. He is the king of cheese. The cheese king. Alright, let's see. What other tidbits do I have about Andre? Alright, apparently he's reached A- before. And he finished 4th place in WCG USA 2010. That's not too long ago. It's only 3 years ago.
Like me, I also got 4th place in German WCG 2010.
Oh, really?
2010. Yeah.
No, I did not know that. Nice. Now I've already got your tidbit out of the way for when we pick you. Alright, here we go. Group C. Joining the Frenchman is going to be Enjoy Me. Get a little German action going in there. Alright, wow, this is actually really interesting because Enjoy Me, of course, you know, he basically always, he's qualified for all seasons of TLS so far, but always through points. Because I wouldn't rate him as like a super top player, but he's good enough to get points. Always, but he's now in a group with Freeman and Kenzie, who, like, Kenzie's been doing pretty well. He's A- now on ladder, but Freeman is kind of, I'm not sure how great he is. I actually don't think I've seen a single game of his yet. So, Enjoy Me, maybe he can get out of this group.
Yeah, he got a pretty good group and pretty nice opponents for him.
Oh, and that means we're going to see Kenzie playing Zuri, actually, in the first game against him. Interesting. Enjoy Me, by the way, guys, also known as Vanatier, also known as the guy with 1 million AKAs, because he has a whole team of players that are himself. And, alright. Yeah, he's about to beat rank Protoss. Coolio. So, Group D. Alright, come on, give us a Zerg, give us a Zerg. Alright, who do I want?
I just got informed that the maps are the same as the qualifiers.
Oh.
For a round of 20...
Oh, yeah, that makes sense. We'll only change it for the round of 16, yeah, so people don't have to go crazy with practice.
My mind was already in round of 16 because that's where I lost the last round, so.
Yeah. Okay, yeah. So yeah, guys, the maps are still going to be Destination,
Destination Aztec and then Fighting Spirit.
yeah. And then for round of 16, it'll be Wabak Crusade, Polaris Rhapsody, Andromeda, and then Fighting Spirit. And of course, round of 24 is just best of one group format. For anyone who actually doesn't know, it's basically like a double elimination group, an MST style group where one plays 4, two plays 3, then you have a winner's match, a loser's match, and then a final match, and they're all best of one. For round of 16, we'll do the first match is best of one, and then best of 3 winners, losers, and best of 3 final match. So that's how it's going to go. Right. So with that clarified, thank you for that, Bakary. We're going to go on to Group D, Player 3. Rams.
Nice. It's a pretty good group for him.
Now, I was actually surprised that Rams even was playing in this season, because like he was sort of inactive even last season, and I just have not seen him around anywhere. Have you seen him like laddering or anything?
I myself am rarely laddering right now, so
Okay.
I can't tell if I see anybody else laddering.
Oh man, you gotta practice more, Bakary. Come on, you gotta win TLS.
Yeah, but I can't practice if I don't know who I'm playing against.
Well,
I could
all you gotta do
practice
is
random
train.
things, but yeah, I already did that. I already know which build I would most likely play on which map against whom, but
Dude,
I still need to
you
know
just need to
against-
practice Siki sniping builds.
But I don't play him until November or anything.
Well, it's okay, because if you gotta practice now for your Siki sniping builds, man. You gotta practice as
Then
much
I
as possible.
may be able to kill him when I practice until November.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Wow. Hey, for those of you who don't know Rams, he is a pretty old school Gosu, I believe Russian Terran player. The Russians always produce the best Terrans. And apparently he actually won the recent Chelyabinsk Winterland 2013. So that's pretty cool. So he was sort of active recently. But yeah, I remember he actually plays pretty highly on, I think, the ISL 1 or something. He was like 3rd or 4th. I'm pretty sure it was Rams versus Hemi at some point. That was quite a while ago, though.
That's so long ago.
Yeah, that was actually forever ago. Back when I was a baby little newbie caster, ISL 1, oh god. Oh, man.
Back when we had dreams.
Exactly. Back when we had all the dreams and none of the drama. Those were good times. Okay, so enough reminiscing. On to Group E, Player 3. Doty! Oh yeah, oh my god. This group is going crazy. We got Doty and Matt in the group. Oh man, we need to not have somebody awesome go in the group 4th. We need, who do we need? Oh my god, there's actually only people I like left. Maybe Infected? I mean, and don't take this the wrong way, Infected. You're cool, but I don't know. I at least need a Zerg to go in there. Although we got mostly Zergs left, so that's okay. Oh god, I really, Matt and Doty both need to advance. They both need to advance.
It's okay. They can still do it.
But now, okay, now Busy must not go in Group A or Group E. He must not be in either of those groups, okay? Okay, Bakary, you got it?
Yeah.
Alright.
Like I can influence anything from here.
You must. Use the power of the stash. Let's do it. Alright, I have faith. I believe in you, Bakary. But do you believe in Doty? How do you think his Protoss is doing? He actually said he's pretty comfortable in PvZ now.
I think he will win the group 2-0.
Wow. Nice. What if he had to play against Mad? What race do you think Mad would play against him?
Terran.
Think he'll just pick Terran? He won't try and like pick ZVP?
I don't think he will do it.
But Doty's like best matchup is PvT though, right?
Doty will win anyway.
Oh snap. There you go, Doty. I don't know if Doty's in the chat. The chat's not working. But you have Bakaryu's approval. You're good to go. Alright. Well, hopefully he does get through here. He was, of course, one of our seeded players in the first season of TLS, but bombed out in the round of 16 and didn't participate last season. So He has a little bit of maybe redemption going on here in Season 3, but he did smash through his qualifier, so got high hopes for Mr. Doty. Alright, Group F. Player 3 is going to be... Eonzerg! And I'm pretty sure he can easily take out Lancer X and Non.
Yeah. I was laughing because Eonzerg is in the same group as Lancer X, and it seems like they always play against each other.
Did they play against each other in previous seasons? I can't even remember.
It just seems that they play against each other very often.
Okay.
Maybe in the final tournaments or whatever, but...
And Eonzerg always wins, right?
Mostly, yeah.
I mean, of course, Lancer X is good, but Eonzerg...
Yeah.
Yeah, Eonzerg is like one of the top 4 Zergs right now, and it's ZBP, so it's pretty hard for Lancer, I'm sure. Non, though, did get to the finals of his qualifier on the back of a lot of good TVZ. I believe he 2-1'd Octzerg in a semifinal or something. So, you never know. You never know. What else do we have about Eonzerg? Ba-ba-ba-ba-bum. Alright, apparently. It says, during his holidays in Cuba, he could take the first place in ADEC Invitational 2. I don't even know what that tournament is.
Is that from the Cuban scene, or how to call it?
Yeah, Cuban.
Cuban.
I guess. I have no idea. That's what Muka said. But hey. Sweet.
All-knowing Yuka.
Indeed. See, I knew that's exactly why I asked him. I was like, huh, I should probably, say some interesting stuff about all the players. Who knows stuff about everything? Muka knows. He's always updating Wikipedia and stuff. It's pretty cool, guys. If you guys see Muka around, you should tell him he's cool. Alright, we have 6 players left, one of which is you, Bakuryu. You've now got a 1 in 3 chance of being in Group A or B. How do you like your chances?
And if possible, I also don't want to be in Group C, because from round of 24 to round of 16, I will also have only 1 week to know my enemy and then prepare.
Man, you are pretty picky, Bakuryu. You are very picky. Okay, so which group do you want?
D, E, or F.
D, E, or F. Okay.
The last 3 groups.
No, but we're doing 2 groups a week, though, so it'll be like week 1 is A, B, and then week 2 is C,
and
D.
then I have 2 weeks until C and D. And the winner from Group D's will get split into Group C and D from round of 16. And
oh, you're thinking about the seeding for round of 16 already. You're sneaky,
Yeah.
Bakuryu. But how do you know we're going to use the same seeding pattern?
Because it's already the same for this stage.
Is it? It's completely random.
Yeah, that's the way. It was the last time. Last time was
Oh, man.
also completely random.
I'm totally gonna tell them to do a different seating now. I was actually thinking of having us do a different seating this time because Draw figured out the seating as well. And so, although he's obviously not here, but
Well, I ask Tupac very often to tell me what he knows.
oh, Bakur's
I
got
can
the
prepare
inside.
stuff and builds and anything.
Oh, he's got the inside info. All right. Okay. So Bakuryu wants D, E, or F. Okay. I think it's good. Oh man. Oh man. All right. I just need Busy to be in a Zerg group. And you know what? Actually, I know. I'm okay with Busy in C. Busy must not be in Group A or Group E. I think that's my only condition now. I'm pretty sure. Also, maybe if True Touch goes into Group E, that's bad because he could knock out Doty or Mad. So that could be bad. All right. Well, here we go. Completing Group A, we have True Touch. Okay, good. That gets that out of the way. Okay, whew. He's not knocking out Mad or Doty.
That's a hard group.
That's a pretty interesting
It's
group.
pretty hard group for everybody now.
You really think True Touch is going to have a hard time in that group?
It depends slightly on how much Dragon and Kryak will play. will practice,
Hmm.
and Skyline too, but I think he won't have it that easy. So
Okay.
he shouldn't underestimate them.
Yeah. I mean, of course, Kryok, of all the matchups, I'd say, yeah, TVZ definitely helped him get that cool reputation previously, and I mean, TVZ generally is good for his Skyline as well, I would imagine. So yeah, that's interesting actually. Like at a glance, I would say, oh, True Touch easy, but actually you're right. I'm thinking about it, and it's not so easy. And of course, True Touch, for anyone who doesn't know, mega Gosu Polish Zerg player. It's actually surprising he didn't perform better in last TLS. Actually, he got knocked out in the round of 24. Actually, I think. Or
Yes.
yeah, which is pretty surprising. Although he wasn't. Wait, he was in your group.
Yes.
Yes. It was your fault, or not your fault, but you knocked him out.
Well, I had to.
That's right. That's true. It was Bakri versus True Touch in the final match.
Yes.
I think and that was that round of 16 or no?
It was round of 24.
Okay, it's round of 24. So you just won 2 games against True Touch in that group.
Yes.
That was impressive. And True Touch, I think he in his interview from the qualifier, he said he doesn't want to play you anymore. He's scared of you.
I'm not really sure why he's scared. I was a little bit lucky about the build orders in that game because it went directly as planned. So, yeah, I guess I was lucky.
Well, he's still scared of you. I think that's good. I would rather have True Touch be scared of me than not scared of me. I think that's good. Okay, who's going to go into Group B? The All-American group, actually. Andre, of course, is American as well. All right, come on. Actually, I don't care who goes in here. Okay, it's going to be Zaraki. All right, 3 Zergs. This is good. We've eliminated 1 Zerg already, Bakuryu.
Yeah.
Good times.
I think that's a pretty strange group right now.
Strange group. Why is it strange?
I think the first person to advance would be Michael. And then it gets really tricky. Saraki is coming back into form, but not really right now. So it's... Andre is kinda solid, but still sucks. There's no other way to put it.
Wow, poor Andre.
Yeah, Andre is always in the tournaments, always playing, but somehow still doesn't deliver it.
But he's got such cool builds.
Yeah, but they just fall apart without doing anything.
Oh, harsh, but I think that's true. I think that's fair.
See, you agree.
I do sort of agree. But the thing is, though, like, I don't think Modesty and Zaraki are that good, to be honest, and it is TVZ. So, I definitely think Andre could get second in the group.
That's where it gets tricky.
Yeah. What about the maps? Aztec and then Fighting Spirit. Interesting. But you think Michael can definitely win? I haven't seen Michael play since last season.
Last season was the same. He never played, and he directly made 2-0 with solid play.
That's true. Oh, you were in his group as well, weren't you? Oh wait, no.
No.
No, I suck.
Round of 24.
Never mind. Yeah.
Rams, Masur, and True Touch.
Yep. Okay. Alright, well, Michael it is then. How about Group C? Alright, so this... Okay, so only... Baku, you just gotta fade one more group and then you can have a group you want.
Well, honestly, I looking at Group C, I wouldn't mind being placed in it.
I was gonna say, I would think that's actually a decent group for any Zerg, actually. Because Kenzie race picks PVZ, so you get only ZVPs.
Yes.
Against, like... questionable players.
Prepare only one matchup.
Yeah.
Compared to all 3 matchups I had in each round last year.
Oh, I was gonna say that's another good thing for Andre for Group B. He only has to prepare 1 matchup.
Yeah.
Okay, well, in that case, I have Busy. No dice. Oh no, we have a non-Zerg group. Ah.
Kenzie is partly Zerg.
Kenzie's, but yeah. Actually, you know what? You know what? I'm okay with this. I'm pretty sure Busy can advance from this group. It'll probably be Busy and Kenzie, right?
Uh, like I said, I don't really know how good Kenzie is right now, and Enjoy Me really practice hard. That's how I saw it. So it could be that in the first match, Enjoy Me wins against Kenzie, and then I'm not sure if Kenzie could come back. That's how I see it.
Okay. But I mean, Kenzie got A- on ladder right now, though.
It's rather easy to get A minus.
Oh.
It's not against Kenzie, it's just against general understanding from...
Wait, can I get A- then? Should I go start laddering?
Yes.
Oh, nice.
Anybody
Nice.
can get A minus.
Oh, nice. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna go get A- now. If I don't get A-, Bakri, I'm blaming you.
That's totally logic. Totally understandable.
I need my A-. All right. Here we go. Group D then. Group D. Actually, wait. We didn't talk much about Busy. Do I have anything interesting about Busy? I mean, actually, Busy got knocked out very surprisingly last season. Wait, was it you again? It was you again, wasn't it?
Yes.
Oh my god, it was that game on Outsider. He had you beat. Oh my god, it was like 200 supply to 70, and then he decided to only make raids, and you killed him with Hydra Guardian. Oh,
Yes.
that game.
That was pretty fun.
And then you won on FS as well. Is unbelievable.
Especially because in that Outsider game, he started with a bunker rush, and I held it with only 3 drones.
Oh yeah. Oh man, Baku.
That was my best comeback ever in my whole career.
I don't even remember what happened late. Like you still lost to, who did you lose to? Draw?
Yes.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah, that was like the sick group because that was Siki in the group as well, wasn't it?
Yes.
Yeah, that was a sick group. Oh man, I remember now. The group of death. But that Busy was quite mad after that series too, wasn't it? All right. Well, and the thing is, like, I was so excited for that group too because Busy is, I think, one of the few Terrans who I think could actually take a series off Siki. Maybe.
Yeah.
So I really want Busy to go far and just like kill good Zergs for us.
He never got to play Siki.
He didn't. All right. Come on, Busy. Let's do it. Let's do it this season. This is the season. Okay. Group D, Bakuryu. Now any group is okay, right?
Yeah.
I can't believe you're here at the end. This is crazy. This is like pure luck, and we still haven't picked you yet. All right, let's see. Who do I want in which group? All right, I want Matt and Dodie to advance. So I guess I don't want you in Group E because then I don't know who to cheer for anymore. Yeah, I think D or F is good for you, but then I don't want G5 in Group E either. Huh? I'm pretty sure I still want Infected in Group E. All right, but we're doing Group D first. All right, come on. All right, Bakri or G5? Here we go. Ready? Hey, the man himself, Mr. Bakuryu. You have Group D. How do you feel about this?
Should be fun.
You've got Zero and Cozy and Rams.
Yeah.
You think you get
So
2-0?
I will win against Zero, lose against Rams, and then win in the finals match against Cozy.
You think you're gonna lose against Rams?
Yeah, like last time.
Oh, did you play against him last season? My memory sucks.
Yes, in last TLS in round of 24, I played in the winners match against Rams after I won against True Touch, and the winner match was on match point. I played 3 hedge before pool and totally self-owned myself in the game. I probably won't do it again, but I'm not sure. Let's see, it's Destination, Aztecs, Fighting Spirit. So Destination, CVC should be good. Aztec, CVT haven't really planned anything for it yet.
Wait, so that means you think Rams is going to go out of the group 2-0 then?
Yeah. Or at least advance.
I like this. I like this. That's good. Rams and Bakuryu. I like that. That's good. You know what? Let's do that. And of course, Bakuryu already gave us a tidbit before. He was 4th in WCG Germany 2010, A- level Zerg, and has ridiculously low APM. Which I think I told a story about your game against Matt already that I casted a while ago.
Matt?
Mm-hmm.
I don't remember the game.
What? You even gave me a smiley face when I was talking about it on Skype.
Yeah, but now I forgot it.
Oh, I think it was on either Empire of the Sun or Eye of the Storm, where you just kept sniping his dropships and he got really upset. And he was like, "Oh, how can you have such good map awareness? You only have 100 APM."
Yeah, you told me about it, but I didn't even remember what map it was.
You remembered all those things. You don't remember that awesome game. Okay, whatever.
I had so many awesome games.
So that means we are down to the last two people, ladies and gentlemen. G5 and Infected. One in Group E, one in Group F. It is a 50-50 shot. The next player out of the bag will, of course, complete both groups. Who is it going to be? It will be G5. Oh, going into Group E wasn't how I planned it. That is tough now for me to root for anybody. Elegant's going to be crying, man. He loves Mad, Dodie, and G5 to death. Oh, man. I don't think G5 can make it out, though, at all.
I don't think so either.
G5 obviously is the super awesome old school player who has beaten Boxer at a WCG, but yeah, I think he's quite out of shape now. So gonna be quite hard for him to get out here. Have you actually seen him play any games at all since last season? I don't think I have.
No, I have no idea what Matt will play in TVP, so I can't even tell if G5 has good chances against Matt or anything.
Well, PVT is by far G5's best matchup, I think, and he was pretty confident in it even now, so maybe he can do something. And of course, he almost knocked Zeke out of TLS1. Remember, he almost did.
Oh God, yes.
Right?
That horrible game.
He was one storm away from beating Zeke and knocking him out. So
the game was so horrible.
And by horrible, you mean awesome, right?
No.
You mean awesome. You definitely mean awesome. So that, of course, leaves Infected for Group F. Just to confirm, yes, indeed, the last player in the bag is Infected, and the bag will be retired now for the next season of TLS. Sorry?
For the championship.
Yes, exactly. Although I have no idea if we're going to do this kind of group stage for the championship.
I have no idea either.
So
I don't even know if I will be able to qualify for it.
You better, man. You better. I don't think we even have the qualification set in stone, but you've played or you've now qualified for 2 regular seasons, so I guess that'll help in some way. Anyway, so Group F is complete as well. We have Infected going along with Lancer X, Eon Zerg, and Non. That's interesting. So Eon Zerg, I'm pretty sure will advance first, but otherwise I think either Lancer X or Infected. I'm not sure who's going to advance second.
I think Infected will make it.
You think so?
That's my guess.
Okay. I think Lancer's PBZ is pretty shaky. I think that's fair. All right, wait. Okay, so how many Zergs do we have advancing then? Okay.
1, 2, 3, 5.
Wait. Okay. True Touch, Michael, and a Zerg, and then you, and Oxford is not advancing. 5 advancing plus 3, so that means 8 out of the round of 16 players will be Zergs.
Still 50-50.
Oh God, it's always 50-50. All right, whatever. You know what? I'll just put all of them in the same groups for round of 16 on the same side of the bracket. So it'll be like 2 All-Zerg groups.
Yeah.
Just knock each other out. Go crazy, Zergs. All right, ladies and gentlemen.
Still then we would still have 4 Zergs for round of 8. It would still be the half.
Oh yeah, that's right. I need to split them all evenly and have them all get knocked out. That's what we need. Except Siki, because he can't be knocked out.
Yeah.
Actually, wait. What group do we need to knock out Siki? Actually,
I don't know.
all right.
Izzy, Dodie, and somebody.
True Judge.
Or Technics, or...
Oh, yeah. Technics. Good. Oh yeah, Technics. You think Dodie has a chance?
Yes. From the Protoss players, he's the best.
Ah. All right. Well, Dodie, Technics, and what was the last one? Busy. That's the one. All right. Wow, that'll actually be very similar to what happened last season with your group.
Yeah.
It was you, Busy, Draw, and Ziki.
It was pretty fun, yeah.
Oh, man.
But unfortunately, this season I don't have a group of death.
It's true. Well, fortunately, you mean. That's good.
No, I want hard opponents.
Ah.
Yeah.
Okay. Baku's got the heart of a fighter. He wants the impossible group.
I want a challenge. That's why I play Boudoir.
That's good. That's good. That's exactly right. All right, so there you go, guys. There are your round of 24 groups. Hopefully the players are watching as well. Of course, we will PM them as well and let them know. So that means next weekend we will be having groups A and B. So we're just going to have 2 groups every Saturday from now on. So groups A and B coming up next Saturday, and then C and D, and then E and F, obviously. And then we'll go straight on to the round of 16 after that. This round, of course, is all best of 1 groups. So everybody prepare for awesome cheeses and crazy upsets galore. It is going to be really fun, and I am very excited for these groups. It's actually cool because Matt and Dodie are going to be in the last week of the round of 24 as well, so I'm going to be looking forward to that. So which group would you say is the hardest group here then, Bakuryu?
I'm not really sure. I'm already thinking about my group. I can't really predict Zero or Cozy in CVC, which is kind of hard for me. So I really need to make sure that I don't make stupid mistakes. The hardest group, hard to tell. I would say it's Group A.
Yeah, I would
Group A.
probably agree with you. Although, I mean, Group E seems pretty hard as well. I don't think we can count Auxerg out. Auxerg, Matt, and Dodie?
Yeah.
It's pretty close. But the group seem pretty well balanced. I gotta say, this is quite nice.
Yeah.
There is no super easy group.
Yep.
Alright, sweet. So,
it only gets harder.
It does only get harder. We have, who do we have rating in the next round? Siki, Technics, Terror, and Julia going to be joining these players, or whoever advances from these players. Only half the players, 12 of these guys, will advance to the next round, joined by those 4 to make the round of 16. So, best of luck to all you players. Best of luck to you, Bakuryu.
Thanks.
And I think I think that means we are done for today, ladies and gentlemen. I hope you had a good time. Huge apologies for all the lag and the technical issues. I did say last week I'd try to fix like audio sync, and I think I fixed it, but then like everything else broke. So, well, I'll try to fix everything else now for next week for the round of 24 proper. We are going into the tournament proper next week, so I hope to see you guys all next Saturday for the round of 24. And we're done. Thank you again, Bakuryu, as well, for coming on to come to the groups.
No problem. At least I didn't have to tell anything about my strategies.
That's true. We'll have to wait and see then when we cast your group.
Yay, and I don't have to play Dodie.
Nice. So thanks to all the viewers as well for tuning in, and I will see y'all next week. Good night.
Bye-bye. Yay.